say it in the same way with George Harrison. Say what I should play, then I will play it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, John Lennon and Paul McCartney, they always would manipulate the whole group. Paul McCartney always wanted to be the master. And in the end of their partnership in Beatles, he always said, when they said, oh no, it's not that, tell me what I should play, I'll do it. He was another way, he was doing his own project, because he was so tired of it. He said, tell me what I'm playing, yes you can do it, okay, say di-da-do-di-do, di-da-do-di-do, say da-di-do-di-do, da-di-do-di-do. He was a monkey, da-di-do-di-do, da-di-do-di-do. And it was so funny, and he laughed inside. He laughed inside, and then he went to do his own beautiful songs. You know, he made so beautiful songs later. He's not so estimated as he. I loved John Lennon most, but George Harrison is a fantastic composer too, and his song was beautiful. It was so funny. Therefore, I say, tell me, then I'll do it. And then I can do my own stuff tomorrow. It's okay. That's not the thing.
But just do your stuff now. I mean, whatever. I mean, I just thought. I mean, this.
But
what you said right
him,
now
but
was
he can't tell me. We do, but he didn't do it. He wants to make art. And it's okay. Art is good. But you know, an interview can't be art, but it's trying to do some information in an interesting way, that it will be art. Maybe you can make a lot of things around it that you can't find out the interview. Do you understand me?
Yes,
that
I do.
If you do so much about all the stuff, oh now we zoom near your eyes and you can see what you say and how much feeling you have. Sometimes it will be some mismask, if you know what it is. Maybe a Danish word. Some trash. Sometimes it's better to just find the point in the person that you interview. I tried to find the place. I was very interested to know this. Therefore, I hope it will be a good interview with you, because I want to know it. I didn't want to make the art with you. Maybe it can be, but I want to see the light in your eyes when you. I think you like to remember it. When you in a way, when we went 1 or 2 minutes in the interview, I think you like to do it. I like to hear it, and I hope therefore it will be a good interview. Maybe not, but I think it's better than if I find your hands that were walking. But you can do it in a lot of ways.
But I think a good interview is about, I mean, when you, through a question, you are able to answer things that you actually didn't think you were going to say. And this, I mean, I enjoyed talking with you, I mean, earlier, you know, because, I mean, I had this story about, I mean, this little kid stuff that I did, and all of a sudden I realized, I mean, how important it was for me, you know, and I never talked about it. I mean, I found this stuff, I mean, this dream thing, I mean, some years ago, and I thought, I mean, this is a point for me. But I mean, I never talked about it before, you know, and all of a sudden, and I completely forgot about it, and all of a sudden your question triggered something in me.
I hope
about this, and this was interesting. I think that's the point of an interview, when well,
I mean, same.
Yes.
That's this.
When you are discovering inside yourself something that a question triggered.
The question, if the question didn't find a point in the person you made an interview with, that's the wrong question. Maybe the first 1, 2, 3, 4 questions are not good, but then you must find the point. Or you're not the man or the woman that shall interview the person. If you can't find the point that give the light in the eyes of the person that is being interviewed. That's the way when people introduce me, and it's a lot of times in my life, sometimes they find out because I can see they are interested to find the point that is my interest, is my point of view, my place in the life, my what the center in my being artist is. Therefore, sometimes they more want to promote their own person in me, and then it can be I can do it, but it's not. They will never find me in that interview.
But I mean,
They'll
what I
find
like,
maybe themselves, but it's okay for me.
what I like to know, I mean, actually, I mean, I've got this question about, I mean, I was very interesting. I mean, that's why, I mean, actually, I like this little story you told, like it's like a fable about repetition, you know. I mean, you're talking about yourself as being a storyteller, and I mean, and this I can see in you when I can see it in you when I'm talking with you, you know.
What I talked about.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, what is the link between your poems, your paintings, your music, and storytelling? You said something which I thought was very interesting too, about being happy, feeling happy.
Yeah.
And I mean,
A kind of happiness, not that oh, it's beautiful to be here, let's take a drink. Not that way, but a way of fulfill. I didn't know it would fulfill your life, to have a wide-spectred life with a lot of that. Find out that if I went here and the only I see here is you, it was not be good. Or the only thing I see is you too. I have my eyes have been with that berry over there 10 times because it's so beautiful to see those. They are wild and they, to take in the whole world to love the color over there. They are beautiful. This color.
The lavender?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so fantastic. To try to have a wide-spectred eyes looking at people, and I think maybe it's vulgar to say it, but I tried to have such. When I went, for example, and when I read my poems at the stage, it's beautiful to be there, but it is much as beautiful to sit down and hear a very good one and a bad too, and see, oh, it's better than last time. Then she was so nervous. Then she didn't do the best of her text because they are a little dusty or a little dirty or a little about things she didn't want to tell, but she didn't want, but she did want it too, both. And now she do it, and it's good. Maybe it can be better next time. That's as good as to stand and say your own text, because you be not a better, but you find out a lot of yourself if you find out things about other people. Therefore, it's therefore I say I'm so egoistic that I want that others shall have fulfilled their life too. If I see that you are happy, then you do me happy, because I know that I am a little part of it.
Yes. I mean, it's like happiness was being a part of something. I mean, of humanity.
Mm-hmm. That's a word. I can't. I want to learn more English words, because it's good to find the precise word for it. And I think it's that you say there. That one.
maybe like feeling human. I mean, sometimes it's very, I find myself that sometimes it's so very difficult to feel human.
Yeah, of course.
And at moments like this, maybe, that's what I was trying to say when I was telling about writing being touching some deep part of something very, essential, but I don't know, just essential. Just it's got to be part of my life, because it's more important than life itself in that it gives a color, a way to hold on life. And
yes, and be a part of this.
Yes,
to be a part of life just now. Sometimes I can feel that I am standing outside and looking at her. And I didn't like this. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you do it because if you're an artist, you sometimes must go 3 meters from and look at it. But the best is to be a part of it. And I have a lot of my life has a part of my life has going to look at life instead of to feel it. Therefore, it's not so often that I take pictures, not so often, because I want to be there instead of. It's not so easy if you always are back the camera. It's better to be a part of what happened. It's the same if you went to a party and you always look at them. Oh,